Okay guys, welcome to Chimaeron Heroic how-to video by Captain Price of Nudas Veritas. For this encounter we used 3 tanks, 3 healers and 4 DPS. There are 2 big differences between the normal encounter and the heroic encounter. The first one being that during the feuds he will keep attacking someone, unlike normal where he does nothing. And that in the last phase he will apply a debuff on everyone that does 2k damage per second. We placed 1 tank in front and 2 of the tanks behind his back legs, creating a triangle. For the tank in front we used a DK. His job is to soak up all the double attacks, while one of the 2 tanks behind him is tanking up the boss and also taking all the breaks. We had our paladin start tanking here. The feuds will start after a massacre. The first one will start after either the second or the third massacre. When the first feud comes, we will have the tank being idle, in our case our feral druid. He will start tanking during the feud. When it starts, you have about 3 to 5 seconds to heal him up quickly before he gets hit. Here comes our first feud, and what we do is use Nature Swiftness to heal the feral tank up quickly. During the feud he will also perform 1 double attack, and for the tank to survive this you have to use a couple of cooldowns. And remember that during the feud you don't have Finkel's mixture, which would otherwise make sure that no one dies above 10k HP. So remember to keep the tank at 100% HP to survive all the hits. Here our first feud ends, and the tank who tanked him during the feud will keep tanking him, and the DK here will start taking double attacks once again. After the first feud, the next feuds will start after either the first or the second massacre, so you need to be ready after each massacre for feud to start. Here our first massacre comes after the feud, so we are all ready for feud to start. So let's see here. There he casts massacre, but no feud, so we continue. And now we know that after the next massacre there will be feud. And as you see now, our paladin who started tanking isn't doing anything. The only thing he's doing right now is waiting for his break to disappear so that he can tank during the next feud. And here our second massacre comes, and as I said before, the feuds will always start after the first or the second massacre. So now we were sure that the feud was coming. The paladin used lay on hands on himself to heal him up to 100% HP. So this will now repeat itself until the last phase at 20%. Usually there will be a total of 4 feuds. Sometimes we had 5 depending on the timing, but usually when we had 5 it just ended with us wiping quickly. So 4 feuds is what you want. What we did beforehand was assign which cooldowns to use for the 4 feuds to heal the tank up quickly, and which cooldowns to use for the 4 double attacks during the feuds. So to heal up the tank quickly, at the start of the feuds, we had the Nature Swiftness from our Shaman, and we had 2 paladins, so we had 2 lay on hands as well. We started off using the Nature Swiftness so we could use it a second time as well. So then we had 2 Nature Swiftness and 2 lay on hands for the feuds. You will also have 4 double attacks to survive during the feuds, so make sure to also designate which cooldowns to use there. We had our priest use Guardian Spirit. He was able to use it twice by using it at the start. For the healing it's same as the normal encounter, but besides that you just need to make sure that the DK tank is topped off whenever it's not feud, so he's able to survive the double attacks, and the tank tanking him when it's not feud, he just needs 10k plus HP. Now we'll just skip to the end so we can see the last phase. Now the last phase is just about to start. It starts at 20%. And the important thing before the last phase happens is to heal everyone up. Fortunately, we had our last phase start during a feud, so everyone was already gathered and it was really easy to heal everyone up. It's also a good idea to have a priest, since he can cast powered shield on everyone, which absorbs the tick from the debuff that Nefarian casts, which makes sure no DPS dies prematurely. The last phase is a lot about luck, but you can also prolong it by using such things as Hunter's Deterrence, mirror images by the mages, and other defensive cooldowns. That concludes this guide. To be able to see the entire encounter, you can just check our channel, Nudas Veritas WoW, and you'll find it there. I hope this guide was helpful, and good luck guys.